Okay, I gotta say, I'm really excited for this package. And so it just wouldn't be right unless I opened this package with this. Can you figure out why? Oh my goodness. Please, please, please don't tell my wife. It is such a good thing that she does not watch these videos. I would be in so much trouble. I know everybody says that on YouTube, but I mean it. This is going to kind of be an unboxing, so if you call that an unboxing, and review all the normal stuff that you normally have, and that's awesome. Just wait. You got all the good stuff, everything that you normally have with this. I think it's pretty cool the way they have this cleaning cloth, which is so far every Civivi I've gotten, which is a whole grand total of two. This right here, the mini Praxis and the brazen, and so I've been kind of keeping all the contents intact. I usually don't do stuff like that, but now kind of really like these knives. I'm amazed at how good these knives are with being the price. And you know, $42.50 is not cheap by any means, but at the same time, for the quality of knife that you get, it is amazing. Here we have it. These should look pretty familiar and the same to a certain extent, because this is the baby Praxis and this is the daddy Praxis. And that is everything I thought that blade would be. So you can see in comparison that they're basically the same blade, and I really like the blade that's on this. Now the blade, I don't remember what the blade stock is. Let me get my glasses. D2. So the mini Praxis is D2 steel, which is still a good steel. I'm pretty sure this is shaven sharp. Yeah, it's shaven sharp. But I wouldn't have expected anything but being shaving sharp. Now the steel on this is 9CR18MOV. 9CR18MOV is the steel on the daddy Praxis form, and I really like these green, yeah, OD green G10 handle, black stonewashed 9CR18MOV blade. And so, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, that is every bit of all you would need. This right here, I mean, you just go out there and Rambo with that sucker. That's a big old blade. The flat grind on the blade, this is kind of a teardrop, and I love this right here. And I ain't running my finger near that tip, that end edge, but that's kind of like a teardrop, and I really love that blade profile. I think that's awesome. And I think the top, and I don't know what all this stuff's called on knives. I just know what I love and what it looks awesome. And so I think this may be considered a drop point because the point is dropped below the spine of the knife. And then, of course, with this beveling on the back spine of the knife, that's just completely awesome. Which, like I had said before, I think that will contribute to making it more stabby. And at the same time, with that flat grind on the sides, I believe, and with this relief on the back edge, that you would sit there and go to slicing something and it would just fold around the blade. The size is good to be able to cut up large fruits and vegetables and just whatever you want to use it on. Like I said, you can reverse your pocket clip to left or right. This I guess backspacer is like a G10 as well, with a lanyard hole in it. And then of course I'll probably just keep the mini Praxis in my left pocket to be my fingernail cleaner and so on and so forth. it'll just be a knockaround, and then I'll kind of swap out as the mood hits me between the Praxis and the Brazen. I mean, I just can't say enough good stuff about this knife. It's like I said, I've got fat pudgy hands. I mean, I don't really have any kind of a reference. If you have the Praxis, here it is in my hand to give you an idea. The Ozark Trail in my hand, and I'm holding the knife here, and you can see a little bit of the butt out on this end. You can see the top out over here, and so I've got very good purchase. You can see right here it's still in my hand, and I can choke up on it, and I've got about another finger's worth that comes out the back side over here. So the knife is like, I mean, I can't, it's like this knife was made for my hand. And the blade shape is a beautiful blade shape. I think it's awesome. This is just an awesome knife. I really like this spine lock or axis lock or cross lock or whatever in the world. Pocket lock. They got so many different names for it. Everybody makes it, but it's a nice lock. It's very strong and solid. But this right here, I mean, that is a full lockup on that. And it is just so, the reason why I say that's got to be a ceramic ball in there, which I really need to read up on my Civivi knives so I can tell you all this stuff. But it's got to be a ceramic ball because it is just too smooth. You barely push it over, catch it, until it comes up and hits the ball detent. That's where it hits it. And it's just like butter going over the edge on that ball detent. So that's got to be a ceramic ball in there. And it's just, everything about this blade is smooth. It's almost like the bigger the blade is, the less force you can put on that thing to flick that baby open. And the smaller, I guess, is maybe why it's a little more on those. I don't know. But anyway, Civivi is my knife from now on. I really, really like Civivis. I think this is an awesome knife. And I intend to get more. And my excuse, yeah, bearings. I don't know what kind of bearings those are, but I would say they're probably ceramic bearings. But my excuse will be because I got to review some knives. That's why I got to buy me some more Civivis. Of course, my credit card really loves it when I get stupid like that. So anyway, that's all I got. I'm going to be doing a review on this, basically the same as what we've got right here. But this knife right here is just, I mean, amazing. It is everything I thought it would be and more. For the price, $42.50, you can go out there and spend that on a 3-blade old timer, a two blade old a trapper or something of that nature. You can go spend that on a nice little 3-blade, 2-blade or whatever pocket knife, and all day long. And you can also spend it on this knife right here, and I don't believe that you will regret it, not one iota. I don't see any downsides. Everything is smooth. It feels like butter. This right here feels like a lot of knives I had over the years growing up. After I opened that sucker 200,000 or 300,000 times, you cutting everything you can imagine. It's butter out of the box, and sharper than any knife that I have ever taken out of a box in my life. But that's a good knife. If you're thinking about getting one, get it. Trust me, you're not going to regret it. The Praxis is, you want it. You definitely want a Praxis. You cannot go wrong with that baby. So anyway, that's all I got on that. We're going to take and see what else we got. It's very important to me, and I thank you for spending it here with me. Thanks, and God bless.